What, sweetie? I must confess this. When I heard that you were recommended or Ritu recommended this place to you, you were here because of Ritu's recommendation. My expectations were much, much higher.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Faizan. My expectations were much, much higher, sweetie, because Ritu was such a dedicated student. I thought, okay, you are maybe related to her in some ways. So, but you are not like Ritu. You are so, I will say, insincere. You do not take your classes seriously at all. You miss classes whenever you want to. You attend classes when you want to. There is no
No,
routine.
no,
There is
sir,
no
no, sir.
dedication.
On Monday, I have fast. So that was I'm not attended. Or
And
otherwise,
what
I
about
am ill.
Saturday?
I was ill, sir.
What was wrong? What do you mean ill? You had a fever.
Yes, sir.
How many days?
So fever, sardi, bukhar, like that.
Flu, we call it.
Yeah.
So, how many days were you sick with the flu?
Uh, 2 or 3 days. Fever means आ रहा था फिर कम हो रहा था. That's why I'm not attended the class.
Actually, tell me one thing. You were in bed, right?
सर राजी मेला था ना तो उसमें आइसक्रीम थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया इसलिए
Sweetie, you are a fun girl. I enjoy talking to you, but you're not a sincere student. You have to accept it.
Yes, sir,
You
I
miss
know that.
classes. You miss classes because you get up late some days. What is that?
Yeah.
7:30 class? Who misses 7:30 class because they get up late? It happens with the 6 o'clock batch, maybe. 6 o'clock, sometimes people don't get up at 6. Sometimes they get up at 7. But 7:30 is too late. You can't miss the 7:30 batch because of sleep, but you have. So that's my opinion of you, Sweetie. You can change my opinion by changing uh, you know, your attitude here. If you show a more dedicated attitude, then I might change my opinion about you. But I don't know if you are interested in that. I don't think you care about what I think about you. It's like, come on, sir, you have any opinion of me, doesn't matter.
No, sir, I
Okay.
will change that.
We will see. Everybody has
Yes, sir.
witnessed this conversation today, and you guys will see when Sweetie is present, when Sweetie is not present. And what happened to the rule? We had a rule that anybody who would come late would pay a fine, anybody who would go absent would pay a fine. What happened to the rule? Huh? I am le chalo type of person. My rules don't matter. Bhai, le chalo. Not very serious, teacher. It is 7:40 already. 7:40. And Sweetie, you should know we have a rule. If you go absent
Yes,
now,
sir,
you
I
lose.
watched class recording, so I know that.
Okay. So yesterday was Tuesday. You were fasting on Monday. Why were you absent yesterday, Sweetie?
सर सुबह में मिस पूजा करने गए थे ना तो लेट हो गया था.
Okay. All right. Hey, Ranjit. Did I give you the practice book yesterday or only main book? I gave you one or two books. Yeah, I gave you two books. And you have the practice book you have. You don't have the main book. Okay. Fine. Are we going to start now? let's study the book first. Good morning. And you guys are all paying 10 rupees. Take a look. 10 rupees each. And where is my monitor, class monitor? Saddam himself is absent. He was the monitor. Okay, I need another monitor. Who wants to take this responsibility? But anyone who says me has to be regular, first of all, to the class, right? Ranjit or um, um, you don't want to be the monitor. Who will be the monitor? Tasif. Tasif will be the monitor. Okay, Tasif, for that you have to make sure you are here on time. Okay, because the monitor will have to pay twice the fine. Monitor को fine कितना देना पड़ेगा? दोगुना लगा. Okay. I'm serious, yaar. I need to do this. You know, tomatoes are so expensive. Unless I get extra money, how would I buy tomatoes? My salary is not good enough for tomatoes. I need some extra income. Guys, 10 rupees per. Now, yesterday I asked you to listen to that interview. Hello, Faz, look at the clock. 12 rupees. Faz, 12 rupees, 742. And the Tosif and Saim and Moon and Mudassar, 740. Okay. Look, I have already put this in the records that you guys were late. So did you listen to that interview again at home? All right. Let's check your audio script. Give me a second. What was the audio file number?
2.14.
2.13, an interview. Yes. Okay. And ask her to put this in charge. Okay. The battery is low. The battery is low. I would like you guys to sit 2 people here, 2 people here like this, you know, more organized. Sounds good? Yeah. Tosif, come here next to her. Pull your chair, this chair closer to you. Yeah, yeah. Go and sit there, Tosif. Okay. My dear Rishikesh, go and join Ranjit. We don't need this chair in the middle. Remove these chairs from the middle. Remove them. Yeah, always sit like this, okay? 2 people on this side, 2 people on this side. Okay. Looks like a better arrangement to me. You have your audio script ready? 2.13.
An interview.
Can I ask you some questions about your school?
Yes, of course.
How many students are in your school?
Can I ask you some questions? Can I ask you some
Can I
questions?
ask you some question?
Yeah. No ask to you, no ask from you, nothing, okay? Ask you. मुझसे मत पूछो. मुझसे मत पूछो. In
Don't
English,
ask me.
don't ask me. हमसे कुछ मत पूछो, मेरा मूड खराब है. Don't
ask
ask
me.
me anything. Don't ask me anything. Yesterday you were late too, Ganpat, and you're late today as well. Ganpat, 746, 16 rupees. Okay, the record is in the group.
So you must say Ganpat chal 16 rupiya la.
Ganpat chal 16 rupiya la. All right. Okay. Tasif, you must collect the fine from everybody. Okay. You will find the list of the people in the group and you have to.
Yeah, possibly. Sir is not connect.
Hello, Faizan.
Yes. Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. Good. And you?
And me too.
Yes, Shadab. Shadab, remember what you said? 740. Shadab, go sit next to Ganpat, please. Yes, thank you. I don't know why the computer tripped. Okay, everyone. Now I'm starting again. I'm playing the audio file again.
Tape script 2.13.
Okay. So the first line was, can I ask you some questions about your school?
An interview.
Can I ask you some questions about your school?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of
How
course.
many students are in your school?
How many students are in your school?
There are 650 now.
That's
Mhm.
quite a lot.
That's quite a lot. And how many teachers?
And how many teachers?
10 teachers.
10 teachers.
And what time do your classes start?
5 o'clock every day.
How much does it cost?
The school is free. It doesn't cost anything.
The school is free.
Very good. And your teacher? What's your teacher's name?
Babu Ali. He's only 16.
16? That's amazing. Is he a good teacher?
He is very good indeed.
Indeed. This chicken is very tasty indeed.
What does he teach?
He
What does he teach?
teaches English, Bengali, history and maths.
That's a lot of subjects. Does he work hard?
Oh yes, very hard. He studies all day and he teaches us every evening. He's the best teacher in the world.
I want to just say one thing before we go further ahead. I am not a teacher who forces people, okay? I try and tell them what is good for them, okay? I don't enjoy controlling people. It's not my style. I can't be a leader of those people who are not interested in doing what we are doing, right? I can't force anybody. I can encourage them. I can motivate them, but I can't force anybody. Remember that. I can't force you to be on time. I can't force you to do your homework. I can't force you to take your studies seriously, but I'll try and make it interesting for you from my side. I can't force. I don't like having the stick in my hand. Okay, it's not my style. I'm sorry. So if you are looking for a teacher who will force you to do something, I'm sorry, you are with the wrong person. You have to convince yourself that you need to do it. Yesterday, I asked you to write the audio script. I did. I asked you. I asked you to listen to the audio file and write the audio script. You wrote, I hope. Today, I checked. I gave you a chance to check your audio script for errors. If you have written anything wrong, you can correct your mistakes with the help of this audio script on your screen. I also played the audio file again today. If you have any questions, any confusions anywhere, feel free to ask now.
Sir, at the last sentence, I hear, but I confused, and I wrote, sir, that are lots of subjects. Those are lots of subjects is the correct
Okay,
sentence, sir.
Faizan, I got it. I got it. The line here, Faizan, is that's a lot of subjects. That is, okay? The subject here is that. The subject here is, okay, that's a lot of subjects. Okay, a few more examples. अभी दिमाग से हटा दें जो आपने सोचा, those और these, ये सब नहीं सोचना था यहाँ पे, okay? ये सब अभी पढ़ाई नहीं हो रही है, अभी जो हो रही है कुछ और है. फैजान के सवाल मुझे कन्विंस करते हैं, अभी कर रहे हैं इस मोमेंट पे, कि आप लोग को जो भी बताया जाता है कुछ फायदा नहीं पहुंचाता, सिर्फ और सिर्फ पैरों में और ज्यादा बेड़ियां और कंफ्यूजन्स. अभी एक सिंपल सा सिचुएशन है. How much does the boy earn? 4-5 lakh rupees. That's a lot of money. How many shoes does Zeba have? Footwears? 15 pairs. That's a lot of footwears. That's a lot of shoes. Right? अभी यही है आपके लिए. मैंने अभी these, those, that, this ये सब पढ़ाया क्या? नहीं. टाइम आएगा पढ़ाऊंगा और आपके दिमाग में कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगा. यहाँ पे आपको वो सोचने को मिला फैजान, इस वजह से क्योंकि आप गलत चीजों को कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं।
No,
सारा
sir.
दैट जो होता है,
Actually, I think, sir, subjects, na, sir, plural. That's why, sir, I put
आपको
there are.
मैं बता रहा हूं आपके पास सब्जेक्ट है दैट। सब्जेक्ट क्या है? तो वर्ब क्या होना चाहिए? दैट इज। बात खत्म है। अब वो दैट क्यों है ये भी आपको टेंशन नहीं लेना है। रिएक्शन के तौर पे आपको क्या बोलना था? दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ मनी, दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ शूज। How many friends do I have on Facebook? Nearly 5,000. That's a lot of friends. So ये रिएक्शन आपको समझ में आ रहा है? ये रिएक्शन सीखने के लिए क्या आपको दिस दैट दोज का ज्ञान होना जरूरी है? नहीं ना? जरूरी है क्या? अगर होता तो मैं ये पहले नहीं बताता आपको। क्या समझे? If I'm teaching you this line now, without teaching you the difference between this, that, these, those, इसका मतलब you don't need to have that knowledge to understand this sentence. अब मुझे बताओ, स्क्वायर रूट करना सिखा सकता है कोई आपको, अगर उसने डिवीजन नहीं सिखाया आपको या मल्टीप्लिकेशन नहीं सिखाया? ऐसा कर सकता है कोई? तो अगर कोई ऐसा करने की कोशिश कर रहा है तो गलत कर रहा है, राइट? तो आई एम टीचिंग यू दैट हियर, दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ सब्जेक्ट्स, दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ मनी, और मैंने आपको नहीं पढ़ाया दिस दैट दीज दोज, इसलिए उसका कोई कनेक्शन इस बात से नहीं है।
But,
और
sir,
अगर आप उसके
subject
बारे में
is
सोच रहे थे,
for plural, na, sir. That's why,
आप
why
समझ रहे हैं
we
या
use
नहीं?
is.
फैजान आप समझ रहे हैं मेरी बात कि आप अपनी गलती को रिपीट कर रहे हैं, आपके कंफ्यूजन को रिपीट कर रहे हैं। आपको उसके बारे में क्यों नहीं सोचना चाहिए? क्यों नहीं सोचना चाहिए? क्योंकि मैंने उस बारे में बात नहीं की है। मैंने आपको क्या सिखाया? कितना पैसा कमाता है? 4 लाख। बहुत पैसा यार, 4 लाख तो ढेरे पैसा होता है। इन इंग्लिश, दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ मनी। क्या ये बोलने के लिए हमें दैट के पीछे घुसने की जरूरत है? ये लाइन बोलने के लिए नहीं। तो ये जरूरी है, जहां पर अंदर जाने की जरूरत होगी आई विल टेक यू इनसाइड, ओके? और जहां नहीं वहां पहले ही जैसे ही मना करो साइड हट जाइए। फैजान आप रिपीट कर रहे हो, सर प्लूरल है, ये है, वो है, सबको पता है वो सारी चीजें,
Because,
लेकिन
sir,
आप
still I am confused, sir. That's why.
प्लीज लिसन टू मी टू गेट rid of your confusion. Please listen to me. Don't think about what you're thinking. That's not related. You are comparing mangoes and oranges. All right? Don't compare them. Listen to me again. Faizan, how
Yes, sir.
many white shirts do you have? चलिए बोल दीजिए खाली ऐसे ही बोलने के लिए, 7 गो, 7. How many white shirts do you have?
5, sir.
5. ठीक है, अब हमारे मन में रहे 5 ढेरे व्हाइट शर्ट है आपके पास, हम ये बोलना चाहते हैं। मेरा रिएक्शन क्या होगा इंग्लिश में?
That is a
लॉट
lot
ऑफ
of
व्हाइट शर्ट।
white, sir.
तो फिर
white
परेशानी आ रही, फिर कहाँ परेशानी आ रही है? कोई परेशानी नहीं आ रही है, तो आप क्यों घुस रहे हैं अंदर? वहां मत घुसिए अंदर जहां घुसने की जरूरत नहीं। क्यों? क्योंकि आप गलत चीजों को कंपेयर करते हैं। आपको जो आप कंफ्यूजन में है उसका जवाब मेरे पास है, उस जवाब से फायदा कुछ नहीं होना, ना आपका ना स्टूडेंट्स का। सो आई एम इग्नोरिंग दैट आंसर, सिंपली सेइंग focus on what you have to say. What is the reaction? That's a lot of white shirts. तो whenever, oh, that's quite a lot, ये भी है ना एक रिएक्शन। अब वहां पर आपके साथ ऐसा नहीं हो रहा था, वहां पर भी तो वही रिएक्शन दिए थे फैजान, दैट्स
Yes.
क्वाइट अ लॉट। क्योंकि आप वो चीजें कंपेयर कर रहे हैं जो आपको नहीं करनी चाहिए। इसमें मेरा कोई दोष नहीं है। आपके जहन में कुछ एक्स्ट्रा बातें हैं जो मैं फालतू बोल सकता हूं उनको। आप दैट दीज दोज जो पढ़े हो ना, कि दैट सिंगुलर होता है, दोज प्लूरल होता है, ये सब अभी मैंने
Yes,
ये
sir,
नहीं
yes.
बताया। जब बताऊंगा तो समझ में आएगा। अभी जो चाहिए वो सीखिए। दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ सब्जेक्ट्स, दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ सब्जेक्ट्स। गौर करिए कि आपके सामने ये सेंटेंस आ गया, दैट्स क्वाइट अ लॉट, दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ सब्जेक्ट्स, और आप आसानी से सीखे थे ना ये रिएक्शन। एनीबॉडी हैड एनी इश्यूज? तब तक नहीं जब तक आपने नहीं सोचा
Yes,
दिस
sir, yes.
दैट दो, है ना? जब तक आप नहीं सोच रहे कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं। जैसे ही उसके बारे में सोचते हैं कंफ्यूजन आ जाता है, राइट?
Yes.
मुझे बताओ, आपके टीचर ने बचपन में आपको पहले दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ सब्जेक्ट सिखाया था कि दिस दैट दीज दो सिखा दिया था?
This, that, dot, sir.
मैंने सिखाया आपको पहले वो?
No.
कुछ समझ में आ रहा है कि
Yes.
कुछ लोगों ने आपको पहले स्क्वायर रूट सिखाने की कोशिश कर दी थी, सिंपल एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन बताने से पहले। मैथ्स में आपको एहसास हो जाता है, इंग्लिश में नहीं होता। इंग्लिश में क्या सीक्वेंस होना चाहिए इसका एहसास नहीं है आपको। We will talk about it when the time is right. We'll be in Unit 4. We are in Unit 2 right now. So 1 month and we will talk about it. Until then, let's stay with what we are learning. Okay, one last example.
Yes.
How much land does your papa have? How much land does your papa have? कितना जमीन है? Sir, 25 बीघा, sir. 25 बीघा? Come on. That's a
quite-
lot of land.
That's a lot,
Land.
lot of land.
तो कोई सोचने की जरूरत पड़ी, कोई भी रूल सोचना पड़ रहा है? मैं पूछ रहा हूं आपसे, उस सोचना पड़ रहा है कोई रूल? नहीं ना? क्या नहीं रिएक्शन आएगा? That's a lot of land. No doubts? Okay. तो बात यही है कि आपके जहन में वो इंफॉर्मेशन है जो आपकी मदद करने की जगह आपको कंफ्यूज कर रहा है।
Confused.
तो अगर मैं फिल्टर करूं उसको, मेरा एक स्टूडेंट अखिलेश दोपहर के क्लास में, डू यू Zeba, perhaps it was no, not yesterday, 2 days ago, Tasif, Saim, do you remember? There was this guy Akhilesh, he was talking about helping verb and this and that. I said, remember what I'm teaching. Problem क्या होता है ना दोस्तों, आपको जिन लोगों ने सिखाया है बचपन में, वो इंग्लिश बोलने में सक्षम नहीं थे, ठीक, फ्लुएंट नहीं थे इंग्लिश में, तो उनको ये नहीं पता कौन सी चीज हेल्प करती है जानकारी और कौन सी चीज फंसा देती है स्टूडेंट्स को। उनको लगता है हम बता रहे हैं, हम सिखा रहे हैं, ये जानकारी दे रहे हैं, क्योंकि वो किताबों से सीख के वो बता रहे हैं आपको, और मैं आपको वो बताता हूं जिससे आपकी हेल्प होगी। मैं 2 बजे क्लास में सिर्फ एक लाइन करवा रहा हूं। क्या करवा रहा हूं? करता हूं और कर रहा हूं। क्लैरिटी चाहिए। मैंने कोई सब्जेक्ट वर्ब ये सब ज्यादा ऑब्जेक्ट ये सब नहीं किया, बस खाली ध्यान दिला रहा हूं, प्रैक्टिकल आपका कॉमन सेंस अप्लाई करवा करके, कि अगर मैं खाता हूं तो आई ईट, खा रहा हूं तो आई एम ईटिंग, यही करवा रहे हैं ना दोपहर में। तो मेरे पढ़ाने में क्या है, रूल्स कम यूज करो और दिमाग बच्चे स्टूडेंट्स का ज्यादा यूज करो। तो आपके दिमाग को मैंने अप्लाई किया, तभी तो आप रिएक्शन फटाक से दे रहे हैं। चलिए एक और आखिरी एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं। Coronavirus is becoming active again. In India, we have 5 lakh cases reported today. 5 lakh cases. That's a lot of cases. Reaction? Easy? कोई दिमाग खराब हुआ है आपका? आपने अप्लाई किया अपना कॉमन सेंस रिएक्शन देने के लिए, राइट? तो आप जो जानते सिंगुलर प्लूरल वो मैं यहां पढ़ा नहीं रहा हूं। अब गौर करो, दूसरा एग्जांपल लेना। हाउ मच वाटर डू यू ड्रिंक? सिर्फ 6 liters 6 liters water.
That's
That's a lot of water.
That's a lot of water.
किधर है सिंगुलर, किधर है प्लूरल? अभी हम वहां बोल रहे थे सब्जेक्ट, यहाँ वाटर बोल रहे हैं, राइट? तो ये उस बारे में है ही नहीं जो आपके दिमाग में चल रहा है। इट्स नॉट अबाउट सिंगुलर प्लूरल, और जो है वो भी मैं बात नहीं करूंगा, सिर्फ इतना ही, दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ वाटर। दैट्स योर रिएक्शन। चले आगे बढ़ते हैं। अगर आपको इसमें सब्जेक्ट और वर्ब देखना है तो बता सकते हैं मुझे, दैट्स अ लॉट ऑफ सब्जेक्ट में सब्जेक्ट क्या है? दैट, जो आप जानते हैं जिस हिसाब से जो मैंने आपको बताया। और व्हाट इज द वर्ब? बी वर्ब is be verb, right? Be verb. That's a lot of subjects. That means that is. That's enough. That's enough. बाकी आगे बढ़ेंगे। Any other question anybody has? Okay. Now, if you haven't written your audio script, if you haven't written your audio script, अगर आपने अपने audio script लिखा नहीं, तो चेक करने का सवाल ही नहीं आता. तो वही मैं बोल रहा था शुरुआत में. I am not the kind of teacher who will force you. मैंने कल एक बार कहा ना आपको, go home, write down the audio script. और उसके पहले मैंने ऑडियो अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन कर दिया आपको, राइट? तो I did my job. I was expecting you to do your job. And if you have not done your job, I'm sorry, I'm not the one who will force you. Maybe 2 दिन थोड़ा डांट दूं, बोल दूं, थोड़ा सा, okay? But I'm not that kind of person. निकल जाओ क्लास से, तुमने होमवर्क नहीं किया है, ऐसा नहीं होगा. Okay? ऐसा नहीं होगा. I won't do it. तो प्लीज आप समझ जाओ. I will not shout at you. Why didn't you do your homework? You rascal, stand up. I won't do that. I won't do that. Never. I will, oh, you haven't done your homework. Okay, that's it. I will ask you a few questions. I talked to Sweetie. Did you see how I talked to her? Sweetie, you are very insincere. This is what I said. I'm not going to shout at you. I'm not going to hold a stick in my hand. So don't wait for that. It will never happen. You guys have a job to do. I asked you to write your audio script. If you're lazy, lazy is the biggest problem, you know. Laziness is the biggest reason why students don't study. I'll try and make things easy for you guys. I promise that. But you have to do your share of work at home. I asked you to write the audio script. Do that. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this audio script in the group for you. My audio script. Now, what happens? Those who have not written the audio script, they will say, चल यार कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, सर तो भेज ही दिया है, फिर मत करना अगले बार, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, फिर भेज दूंगा, ठीक है? I am going to send the audio script again next time as well. फिर इसी बारे में सोचना कि सर तो भेज ही देंगे, करने की क्या जरूरत है? But if I'm asking you to write the audio script, it means it is necessary. So what you think is not going to be valid, what I say is valid. I said, write the audio script, then write. Just believe me, okay? Follow me, trust me, do what I say. And the result will be just what you want, okay? Don't challenge my thinking. Don't challenge my suggestions. Don't challenge my instructions to you. If I say, go left, go left. 5 minutes later, you will figure out why I said that. If not 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, you will figure out why I said go left. Most people do, okay? So first, just have one thing on your mind, that I cannot go against my teacher's advice. My teacher said, walk when you're listening to the audio file. Then walk while you're listening. If I say use your headphones when you're listening to the audio files, don't challenge me. Don't say क्या फर्क पड़ता है सर बोले. ऐसा होता है हम लोग के साथ. You know, हम लोग इंसानों की सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि वो एक्सपर्टीज को चैलेंज करने में एक पैसा समय नहीं लगाते. आपने सुना है पान की दुकान पे किसी को बोलते हुए सचिनवा को इस शॉट ऐसे खेलना चाहिए था? सुना है? आप समझ सकते हैं इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इंसानों को एक्सपर्टीज का रिस्पेक्ट नहीं है. सचिन ने गलत शॉट खेल के वो आउट हुआ है, अब कोई कह रहा है उसको ये शॉट ऐसे खेलना चाहिए था, ठीक? और बोलने वाले ने कितनी सेंचुरीज मारी, उसको उसके सामने मैग्रा बॉलिंग करेगा, उसका क्या हाल होगा, राइट? बट वो सचिन को एडवाइस दे सकता है. तो दिस इज टिपिकल ऑफ ह्यूमंस. हम ह्यूमंस ऐसे ही हैं, इसमें कुछ अजीब नहीं कि वो गलत है. वी आर लाइक दैट, ओके? सो आई एम टेलिंग यू द थॉट्स यू विल हैव. आपके दिमाग में सवाल ऐसा चलेगा, सर बोले हैं और कान में हेडफोन्स लगा, ठीक है तो आ रहा है आवाज, सुन लेते हैं, ऐसे क्या जाता है, ओके? यू विल हैव दिस काइंड ऑफ थॉट्स. इन दैट मोमेंट आई वुड चेक योर ओबेडियंस. वहां पे आपकी ओबेडियंस चेक होगी कि आप कितने ओबेडियंट है. ओबेडियंट समझते हो ना? someone who follows advice, you know, आप कितनी मेरी बात मानते हैं, obedient, okay? How obedient you are, that will be tested in that moment. आपका मन कहेगा चलो यार सुन लेते हैं, बहन सुन रही है ईयरफोन्स पे, नहीं, आप उससे मांगो, मुझे ईयरफोन चाहिए, टीचर ने कहा ईयरफोन से सुनने के लिए. आप अपने इंडिविजुअलिटी को थोड़ी देर के लिए इंस्ट्रक्शन के टाइम पे साइड रख देना. आपका कितना भी इंडिविजुअलिटी जोर मारे कि नहीं मैं अपने तरीके से करूं, डोंट डू इट. Just follow my advice. And I'm telling you, you will have no regrets left because everything I'm saying comes from my first-hand experience. Okay, I'm not saying anything that I've heard or have read in the books and stuff. Okay, use your headphones and listen to the audio file. Write the audio script whenever I ask you to. ये मत बोलना सर अब मैंने भेज दिया ग्रुप में, आपके पास पूरा रीजन अगली बार और ना करने का. सर तो भेज ही देते हैं ऑडियो स्क्रिप्ट, फिर नहीं भी करेंगे तो क्या चल जाएगा. कुछ और लोग, एक ने लिख दिया ऑडियो स्क्रिप्ट ग्रुप में, उसको उतार देंगे, वो कहेंगे हो गया, मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा. राइट, आपको ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए बिकॉज आई आस्क्ड यू टू लिसन एंड राइट. सो प्लीज डू दैट. Don't challenge my advice. Don't, be disobedient. Okay, just follow me. Just trust me. Okay, everybody. And now I'm asking you guys to practice this conversation between Babar Ali's student and the journalist. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. I can't join this break.
Who cannot join?
Athar Numan.
Athar Numan. Okay, Athar
Yeah,
Numan
because
cannot join.
I am on the side because you will put in the breakout room. No issue.
You practice alone. Okay, Athar, the conversation is right in front of you. Read the conversation, both the lines, both the characters, play both the roles alone. Okay.
Okay.
So we are going to practice, but I have to put Athar Numan's partner somewhere else. Where is Athar Numan? Athar Numan. So Zeba needs to go somewhere else. Where should I put her? Faizan, Afreen, Miran, Shabaz, Rixar, and Abhinav, Roshin, Aslan, Ayush, Padma, and Safdar. Okay. All right. From room number 3, Zeba to room number 2, and Athar Numan to room number 4. Just listen. Okay. I'm opening the rooms for you guys. Practice the conversation twice. Once you will play the journalist role. Second time you will play the student's role. A few more instructions. Carefully listen. Typical mistakes students make. जो common mistakes होते हैं वो मैं बता रहा हूँ क्या गलतियां करते हैं वो. Some students. Hello. Mute yourselves. Okay, thank you. Common mistakes. Some students are nervous when they practice. And because of nervousness, they focus too hard on their line. कुछ स्टूडेंट ज्यादा नर्वस होते हैं और वो उस नर्वसनेस की वजह से अपने ही लाइन पे ज्यादा ध्यान देते हैं और वो अपने पार्टनर के सेंटेंस पे जरा ध्यान नहीं देते. उनको लगता है जल्दी खत्म करे फिर मैं अपना बोलूं. तो इससे कॉन्वर्सेशन किल हो गई. वो अकेले तो नहीं बोल रहा वो कैरेक्टर, वो तो रिएक्ट कर रहा है किसी की बात पे. अगर आप उसकी बात सुन नहीं रहे तो इस रिएक्शन का मतलब नहीं समझ आएगा ना. तो यू डोंट ओनली स्पीक, यू लिसन टू योर पार्टनर एज वेल, व्हाट ही सेड और शी सेड, व्हाट इट मींस. पहले बातचीत का मतलब समझिएगा, उसने जो बोला उसका मतलब क्या है, तब पढ़ना है. सिर्फ आंख और होंठ का काम नहीं है, इसका भी काम है. ओके, तो कुछ स्टूडेंट सिर्फ पढ़ देंगे लाइंस को बिना सोचे क्या पढ़े, उसका क्या मतलब हुआ, तो इसके खिलाफ रहेंगे, ऐसा नहीं करेंगे. ओके, ट्राई एंड मेक श्योर दैट यू अंडरस्टैंड. जहां ना समझ में आए अंडरलाइन कर लो. व्हेन यू कम बैक टू द मेन सेशन यू आस्क मी, ये लाइन नहीं समझ में आई थी, क्या मतलब हुआ इसका. एकदम बिंदास पूछें. ओके, आई एम ओपनिंग द रूम्स नाउ फॉर यू गाइस. गो अहेड एंड स्टार्ट योर प्रैक्टिस. Does your phone have a good camera? And turn it on. Whose? Sahil's? OnePlus. Carry on with your practice. Carry on with your practice. Where is your phone, Sahil? Turn the camera on. Sahil. Put the photo in WhatsApp, okay? Or sorry, in Telegram group, okay? Do you have any problems? Do you guys have any problems with the lines? You guys are done with your practice? How did you like the practice?
It's a lot of
Did you enjoy the practice?
Yes,
And did you
sir.
take care of my advice? Like I told you not to, focus too hard on your own lines. You listen to your partner's sentences. You saw the connection between your sentence and your partner's sentence. These are important things. I told you from my experience, I've learned sometimes I see students very nervous and they before the other one finishes, they start their line. They don't even care about what their friend is reading. That's not healthy. That's not nice. That's not very productive. Okay. It will not help you.
Sir,
Okay. Yes.
indeed, what does it mean, sir?
Yes. Yesterday I talked about indeed. I will give you some more information. We use the word indeed to make the statement stronger. I would like to give you an example. The same example that I gave yesterday. All right. Or maybe slightly different. Okay. So there is a mango seller. Okay. And he says, you ask, how much are the mangoes? How much are the? He says, 100 rupees a kilo. 100 rupees a kilo. Then he said, come on. Other people are selling 1.5 kilos for 100 rupees. Why are your mangoes so expensive? Other people are selling 1.5 kilos for 100 rupees. Sir, my mangoes are really tasty, really sweet. Those mangoes are sour. Really? Yes, sir. Try first of all. Okay, taste my mangoes. Here you are. Yeah, it's very sweet indeed. Okay, give me 2 kilos. Yeah, it's very sweet indeed.
Sweet indeed.
Any problems? The mangoes are very sweet indeed. All right. So indeed is used to make, because he was saying it is sweet. You said, yes, it is very sweet indeed. Somebody, you talked about this class with somebody. You said, I'm going to a language class. It's very nice class. I'm really enjoying it, learning English in a very relaxed way. Are you learning vocabulary? You won't understand. My class is not like that. No vocabulary, no memorizing vocabulary. Okay. Okay, I'll share the recording with you. You said, okay, I'll share the recording with you. He said, okay. And you share the recording link. Okay. They watch the video and this. Yeah, it is a very interesting class indeed. Yes, it is a very interesting class indeed. Okay. Is Babar Ali a good teacher? He's a very good teacher indeed. He's very good indeed. So indeed is just used to emphasize the statement. He is very good. The mangoes are very sweet. The class is very interesting. You say these things and you put the word indeed just to emphasize it. Just like in Hindi, you say, सही में काफी मीठा है, सही में बहुत मीठा है, सही में बहुत मजेदार है, सही में बहुत महंगा है यार. Like this. So in English, we say, yeah, whatever the statement is, and then she's very beautiful indeed. Remember yesterday, the example I gave you? So I recommend watching the recording of the class, okay? Because I shared the recording with you yesterday before 12 o'clock, I remember, okay? So guys, when I put the link in the group, and if you have time, and if you think there were a few things you want to understand better, then watch the recording. Okay. Any other question? Padma is saying, I put your name in Babar Ali place, then practiced. Padma, very imaginative of you. Okay. She made the conversation more real. Okay. Now, we are, any other question, anybody? Do you have any other question to ask? No. So we can move on to the next.
What time do you start your classes?
What time do you start your classes? I start at 6 o'clock, Faizan.
And ask to me, sir.
What time do you start your day?
I start my day at 6 o'clock.
Very good.
Sir, what
Sir,
is your
actually, I want to know, sir, if you teach more classes, na, sir. That's why when I asked to you, I put
Ask
do
to
you
you, ask to you. When I ask
ask
to
you
you, पढ़ने के बाद,
ask you
हाँ,
ask
हाँ.
you I put do your classes, but sir, I attend only one class, na. That's why, sir, uh, I asking to you, when I ask someone who only attend one class of your, then sir, at what time does your class start?
फैजान, आप एक्स्ट्रा सोचते हो हर जगह, और जहां नहीं सोचना चाहिए वहां सोचते हो. आप इसको ऐसे सोचें कि आप बोलना क्या चाहते हैं हिंदी में.
Sir,
आप
what
हिंदी
is
में
your
बोलना
daily routine?
चाहते हैं. Atif, I will answer your question. Hold on for a minute. Let me help Faizan first. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Faizan,
Mm,
आपके
yes, sir.
जहन में हिंदी में क्या चल रहा है?
आपका क्लास कितने बजे स्टार्ट होता है?
जब आपने कहा आपका क्लास कितने बजे स्टार्ट होता है, ठीक है, तो आप यहाँ when do you start your classes बोल सकते हैं. when do you start, क्योंकि आपका क्लास स्टार्ट होता है तो आप ऐसे ही बोल सकते हैं when do you start your classes, and when do your classes start, क्योंकि मैं एक क्लास दिन भर में नहीं पढ़ाता, राइट. मैं एक क्लास नहीं पढ़ाता ना, तो कई क्लासेस पढ़ाता हूं. तो मेरा क्लास हिंदी में आप ऐसे ही बोलेंगे आपका क्लास कितने बजे शुरू होता है, राइट. लेकिन आप इंग्लिश में क्या बोलेंगे? जैसे आप बोलते हैं मुझे आम बहुत अच्छा लगता है, मुझे आम बहुत, इंग्लिश में आप बोलेंगे आई लाइक मैंगोज. आप क्या बोलेंगे?
Sir, you
मैंगोज बोलेंगे. आई लाइक
misunderstood,
मैंगो नहीं
sir.
बोलेंगे.
And I don't like mango.
Why do you think that I misunderstood, Faizan? All I'm saying is, आपको ये नहीं सोचना है कि आप एक क्लास में पढ़ते कि आप दो क्लास में पढ़ते, ये नहीं सोचना है. आपको ये, अगर आप ये पूछना चाहते हैं मुझसे कि आपका क्लास कितने बजे शुरू होता है,
सर,
आपका
अगर
क्लास,
आप मुझसे पूछोगे, मैं जब आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ तो तब तो ये सर जो मैं सीखा वो तो सही है. व्हाट टाइम और व्हेन डू यू
अगर मैंने
स्टार्ट योर
आपसे पूछा
क्लासेस?
फैजान, अगर
यस,
मैंने
यस,
आपसे पूछा,
यस,
भाई वो तो
यस.
बात ही अलग है. आप टीचर थोड़ी हो, ठीक है.
नो सर,
बात
मैं
सही है,
क्लास
सही
स्टार्ट
बोल रहे
कर
हैं.
रहा हूँ ना.
हाँ हाँ, 100% फैजान. अगर आपसे कोई पूछे कि तुम्हारा क्लास कितने बजे शुरू होता है,
या या
तुम्हारा
या
क्लास, तो आपका क्लास तो एक क्लास है ना. तो आपके
या
फ्रेंड्स आपसे क्या पूछेंगे? व्हाट टाइम डज योर क्लास
योर
स्टार्ट.
क्लास.
तो
या
बस सिर्फ ये बात मैं नहीं समझा फैजान की, कि मेरे से कोई पूछेगा, मैं टीचर हूं, वो क्या पूछेगा? व्हाट टाइम डू योर क्लासेस स्टार्ट. लेकिन
सर,
आपसे कोई पूछेगा तुम्हारा क्लास कितने बजे शुरू होता है, फैज, व्हाट टाइम डज योर क्लास स्टार्ट.
yeah, it's my question, sir. And sir, many times,
Yep.
sir, you are misunderstood me always,
Oh,
because
happens.
my English is not very good. That's why, and I'm not
Don't
explaining
worry,
very
don't
well.
worry, keep practicing. You are doing fine. आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग यहाँ सही थी कि अगर
Yeah.
आपसे कोई पूछेगा तो क्या पूछेगा? आपसे कोई पूछेगा what time does your class start, because English class, what time does your English class start, because your English class, okay, singular,
Only one.
what time does your English class start. Okay, मुझसे कोई पूछेगा तो वो बोलेगा what time do your classes start. Yeah, absolutely correct, Faizan, no doubts. You are right there.
And sir, how many
Atif,
times you misunderstood me, but I can't stop. I every time asked you.
keep asking, Faizan, keep asking, and especially
Yes,
clarify where I'm misunderstanding you. Okay,
yes, sir.
make it clear to me. Like I noticed when you said, sir, आपके लिए सही है, मेरे लिए, मैंने कहा ओ स्टूडेंट के लिए सही अलग है, बिल्कुल 100%. I thought आपने मुझे कहा कि हम एक क्लास में पढ़ते इससे. No, you were very logical there, Faizan. I must admit that I misunderstood you. Yes, You are very logical. कि हम स्टूडेंट हैं, हम एक क्लास में पढ़ते हैं, तो मेरे से कोई पूछेगा आपका क्लास कितने बजे शुरू होता है, राइट? तो आपसे कोई कैसे पूछेगा शादाब, व्हाट टाइम डज योर इंग्लिश क्लास स्टार्ट? लेकिन मुझसे कोई पूछना चाहता है कि सर आप कितने बजे पढ़ाना शुरू कर देते हो, उस हिसाब से व्हाट टाइम डू योर क्लासेस स्टार्ट? Absolutely, no problems. Okay. Now, Atif had a question. Atif, what was your question, Atif?
What is your daily routine, sir?
What is my daily routine? What a question. Okay, don't worry. I will answer that question, but when the time is right, okay? I will
Okay.
answer, because right now this question is kind of irrelevant, okay? But I will answer because we are going to talk about it.
Oh,
How was your day? Past tense, कैसा था आपका दिन? How was your day? It was great. It was awful. Okay. It was great. I made 2 new girlfriends. Okay, it was awful. I made no new girlfriends. Okay, fine. So, मैं फिर से बोल दूं, आप अपनी पर्सनालिटी के हिसाब से बात करेंगे, ठीक है ना? आपकी जो पर्सनालिटी है, सद्दाम कभी ये नहीं बोलने वाला ये लाइन, मुझे पक्का पता है, ओके? He will never say this. He will say something else. But I do this only to tell you कि आप किस डायरेक्शन में जाएंगे, क्या बात करेंगे, ओके? मेरे जोक्स भी लेसन्स हैं मेरे ख्याल से. Okay. Complete the sentences with the job. Exercise 2. It was your classwork yesterday. Number 1. She's a hairdresser. Hairdresser. She cuts hair. She's a hairdresser. She cuts hair. She's a hairdresser. She cuts hair. All right. 2.
He is a
He's a
pilot.
He's a
pilot.
pilot. He flies from
flies
Heathrow
from-
Airport. Heathrow Airport is the name of the airport. Heathrow Airport is the name of the airport. Where is Heathrow Airport? Where is it? You don't know? Very good. I love it when you say I don't know. ये confidence मुझे बहुत पसंद है आप लोगों का. आप जो बोलते हैं I don't know, मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. Okay? No problems. Guilty क्या feel करना I don't know. It is in London. Okay. Heathrow Airport is in. My GK is not great because Heathrow is here. I was interested. I found out. Okay. My GK is very bad. Worse than you guys. All right. Now, number 3. She is
She is a
receptionist.
receptionist. She works
She
in a
works in
hotel.
a hotel. मेरी स्टूडेंट शाजिया एंड आफरीन, आप लोग को ये बातें समझ में आ रही है बेटा जो मैं अभी पढ़ा रहा हूँ? एक्सरसाइज 2.
नो सर.
नहीं आ रही समझ में?
नो.
चलो बताओ तो कौन सा बेटा? शी इज अ हेयर ड्रेसर. शी कट्स हेयर. वो बाल काटती हैं, वो हेयर ड्रेसर हैं. एंड ही इज ए पायलट. ही फ्लाइज फ्रॉम हीथ्रो एयरपोर्ट. वो पायलट हैं. कहाँ से उड़ाते हैं हवाई जहाज को? हीथ्रो एयरपोर्ट से लेके जाते हैं. हर एक का बंधा हुआ ना कि वो यहाँ से जाएगा वहां, राइट? Okay, number 3. She is a receptionist. She works in a hotel.
वो काम करने होटल.
क्या बेटा आफरीन अभी भी मुश्किल लग रही है सब लाइंस में?
नहीं सर.
Okay, अगर लगे तो बताना बेटा. Okay. Number 4. He is an architect. He designs buildings. तो आपको अगर नहीं पता था कि आर्किटेक्ट क्या करते हैं तो पता चल गया अब आपको, राइट? अगर कल आप आर्किटेक्ट मतलब सर, तो आज बताओ आर्किटेक्ट मतलब वही जो किचन में खाना बनाते हैं, राइट? तो those who design buildings, architects design buildings. कई बार आपको मीनिंग नहीं चाहिए, आपको एक नया सेंटेंस चाहिए उसके बाद. He is an architect. He designs buildings. It means architects design buildings. Next.
बिल्डिंग का डिजाइन.
She is a
She is a
lawyer.
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 She works for a family law firm.
Lawyer.
Law firm. Firm means company. Firm is a noun. Company is a noun. Plural is companies. Plural of firm is firms. Nouns can have a plural form, right? Nouns can be singular, nouns can be plural. So firm is singular. He works for a family law firm. Plural of firm is firms. All right. Okay. फर्म मीन्स अ कंपनी. एक तरह से टेक्निकली अलग हो सकते हैं वो, मैं उस फील्ड का नहीं हूँ. यू स्टडी कॉमर्स आई थिंक, so you know the difference between a company and a firm. Maybe not, you'll have to study. Of course it is like a company. Firm is like a company, that's why I said. But technical difference, जैसे आप कहते हैं ना बेटा स्पिनर लेके स्पिनर ऑफ स्पिनर, तो टेक्निकली तो अलग होते हैं ना. ओके, तो टेक्निकल डिफरेंस उस फील्ड के लोगों को पता होता है. ओके, नंबर 6, he is a
taxi
taxi driver. He knows all the
He
streets
knows
of
all the
London.
street of
He
London.
knows all the streets of London. Taxi drivers know a lot of streets. Number 7, she's a
A journalist.
she's a journalist. She's a journalist. She
Writes
writes.
a new story.
She writes.
New story.
She writes.
She writes news stories.
कितने लोग न्यूज स्टोरीज पढ़ रहे थे? खाली ये बता दे अपने मन में कि सर मैंने न्यूज स्टोरी पढ़ा था. भाई एस काहे नहीं पढ़ा तुमने? इसको कहते हैं लैक ऑफ फोकस. लैक ऑफ, वो नहीं चाहिए मुझे, वो आपका सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन. वहां क्या लिखा है? न्यूज स्टोरीज. और कुछ लोग क्या पढ़ जाते हैं? न्यूज स्टोरीज. दे डोंट लुक एट दैट एस देयर. सो दैट इज लैक ऑफ फोकस, योर एनिमी. She writes news stories. She's a journalist. 8.
He's a
He
dentist.
is
He's a dentist.
dentist.
He's a dentist. He looks after people's teeth.
People's
He looks after people's teeth. Look after. दांतों का ख्याल रखते हैं लोगों का, राइट? और हमारे मम्मी पापा हम लोग का ख्याल रखते हैं जब हम लोग बच्चे रहते हैं, राइट? Our
They
parents
look after me.
look after us when we were kids or when we are young, right? And we look after our parents when they are
When
old,
we are
right? We look after our parents when
we are.
they are old. Okay.
Hello sir,
Yes.
I have to go because some important work.
I have some important work. I have.
Some important work.
You have some important work. Is it Imam? Who's
Hello.
speaking? Who's
Atif.
speaking?
Atif, Atif.
Oh, Atif.
Yeah.
All right, Atif. Watch the recording later. No problems. We have a
Okay.
couple of more minutes, 10 more minutes. Okay. Watch it
Okay.
later. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Now, let's carry on. So he looks after people's teeth. A lot of girls look after their skin very well. A lot of girls look after their skin very well. They use moisturizer, they use, what is that? Ubtan, a basin. Okay, look after. Okay. And some people look after their clothes very well. They wash their clothes with quality detergent powder, okay, and they iron their clothes properly. They wear their clothes in a very decent way, right? I mean to say that they do not mistreat their clothes. They look after their clothes. If
Some boys look after his hair.
some boys also look after their hair better. You know, they put aula in their hair, okay? If you look after your clothes, they last longer. When you look after your clothes, then they stay new for a long time. Stay new for long time. And some people don't look after their clothes. They wash them with bad detergent, bad quality detergent. The clothes lose their shine and the clothes start to look old. Yeah, the color fades and they start to look old. So do you look after your clothes? Are you particular about it? Do you take extra care of your clothes?
No.
I my wife does actually. She washes my clothes properly in good quality detergent because, if clothes start looking old very soon, then you have to buy again new clothes. But the water in my house, we have two types of water. One supply water and one water from the underground. Okay, the water from the underground is very hard. If I wash my t-shirt once with that hard water, once I'm saying, okay, only once, it will start to look old. One wash with that hard water and my clothes start to look old. And sometimes we don't get the supply water, so we have no choice. Okay, look after.
Sir, good man look after his wife very well.
Good men look after their wives very well. They don't only look after their wives, they love their wives, isn't it? Good men love their wives, okay? And they look after their wives when they are sick, all right? Okay, look after, dekhbhal karna, right? Khayal rakhna. Yes, absolutely. If you look after your teeth will stay with you even in your old age. And if you don't look after your teeth, then you will soon lose your teeth. You will start to have cavity and stuff like that. Look after means? Okay. When your mummy and papa are busy, then you look after your younger brothers and sisters in the absence of your parents. Okay. Look after is very easy. Now, it is government's job to look after the poor people, right? To make policies, to help them. It is the government's job. Number 9. She is a nurse. She works in the city hospital. 10.
He an accountant. He likes working with money.
He is an accountant. He likes working with money. Okay, I have a question for you. Today's parents look after their children better, or parents in the past looked after their children better? Which parents look after their children better? Today's parents or parents in the past?
Children better.
Parents in the past looked after their children better.
Yes, sir.
Parents, all parents look after their children to the best of their ability. Okay, it's not very easy to choose, but many people chose. They said parents in the past looked after their children better. I hope you understood the sentence. Parents in the past, people looked after their children better. Today, parents are busy with their own lives. Like the mother has to go to a party, the father has to go to play, play tennis with his friends, and the children are at home with a babysitter. A lot of parents don't spend so much time with their children nowadays. They spend a lot of time with their friends and colleagues. In the past, parents spent more time with their children. Okay, it could be wrong, maybe. I don't know. It's my opinion. I don't have any facts. What I'm saying is my opinion.
Because I agree with you, sir.
People had more children. People had more children in the past. So children played with each other and they didn't need mummy and papa. Today, they have 1 or 2 children. Okay, so who will they play with? That's a bigger problem. I have 1 daughter. Okay, she complains. I feel lonely.
Sir, I leave. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I leave the class.
Yes. Okay, Athar, no problems. By the way, if you want to take permission, then you say, may I leave the class? Or can I leave the class? May I leave the class sounds formal. In a very formal situation, you say, may I leave the class? But with me, because I'm a very informal person with you, and my relation is very casual with you. So you say, can I leave the class, sir? Can I?
Can I leave the class, sir?
But you don't want to say this to your boss or to the DM. You enter his office, you don't say, can I come in? You don't say that. You say, may I come in? Because, yeah, may I leave the office? Okay, because that situation is slightly formal. But with me, you can say, sir, can I leave the class now? I have some important work. Okay. Now, 2.14, I sent this audio file to you, right?
Yes.
Tape script 2.14. Jobs. 1. She's a hairdresser.
It's hair.
2. He's a pilot. He flies from Heathrow Airport. 3.
She's a receptionist. She works in a hotel.
4. He's an architect. He designs buildings. 5.
She's a lawyer. She works for a family law firm.
6.
He's a taxi driver. He knows all the streets of London.
7.
She's a journalist. She writes news stories.
8. He's a dentist. He looks after people's teeth. 9.
She's a nurse. She works in the city hospital.
10. He's an accountant. He likes working with money.
Okay, listen guys. While you were listening to the audio, you were looking at the sentences. Am I right?
Sir,
Next
law
time
firm,
when you come again,
law firm.
law company, a company. Okay, this is lack of knowledge of the world. Okay, let me explain. So 10, 20 lawyers, 4 or 5 lawyers. Hey, listen. 4 or 5 lawyers, 10, 20 lawyers come together and they make a company. All right. And then there are companies, okay, and they hire other lawyers. Okay. Like a company works, there are a lot of teachers who work for a company, language companies, okay. I can make a company, and then I can hire teachers, work under me. I will give you a salary. The students will pay me and I will give you a salary. So a law firm is a basically group of lawyers who work together. Okay, there is a legal kind of arrangement between them. Okay, and all that. So if you didn't understand what a law firm is, it's a company, group of people who work together as lawyers. Okay. And I was saying that at home, when you listen, yes, go ahead.
And here, lots of information about it. Is a family law firm. Means he.
Yes, this law firm deals with family problems like divorce. Yes. Okay, division of wealth between families. Okay, family law firm. Okay, that kind of problem. Okay, murder will not. These lawyers will not fight the case of a murder. Okay, yeah, they're family law firms, so they will only fight those cases. As I was saying, while you're listening to the audio files at home, I want you not to look at the sentences. Look at these pictures. When you hear she's a nurse, look at picture A. She's a nurse. She works in the city hospital. So look at the picture A when you're listening, so that you can connect the picture and the sentence. Don't look at the sentences. Okay? Okay. And did I share this page in the group yesterday? No. First of all, let me put this page in the group. An accountant. Okay. An accountant is somebody, not all accountants. Some people don't like their jobs. So they don't like working with money. But accountants work with money. That's the statement. Liking something is a personal thing. I'm a teacher. I like teaching. There are teachers, they don't like teaching. Am I right? There are teachers who don't like teaching, but they like the salary. So teachers teach. Accountants work with money. Accountants work with money. नहीं, work with money. पैसे के लिए नहीं. They work with money. सब पैसे के लिए काम करते हैं. Accountants work with money. उनका काम क्या है? हाँ जी, तो पैसे के साथ काम करना हुआ ना. They work with money मतलब हिसाब किताब. Yes, exactly. They keep accounts. They do accounts. Okay, fine. All right. I'm asking you guys again and again. At home, when you listen to this audio file, your eyes should be on the pictures, not on the sentences. And exercise 3 will be your homework. Exercise 3. I have already put this page in the group for you. Exercise 3 will be your homework, guys. That's all for today. Come again, Beta.
Bye, sir.
That's all for today. We will meet tomorrow. And if you need to talk to me, message me privately. Okay. That's all for today. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. 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 Bye.